Good afternoon, guys, boys and girls. Welcome back to Hardcore Fisherman live stream. We're just sorting out the worms we dug yesterday. We're sorting out these fresh blacks and yellowtails. We're going to be wrapping them up and freezing them and keeping some for a weekend. So we're going fishing with Shane. I don't know who else is coming, but I know me and Shane are going hopefully. I'll just show you these ones I've done. These are all smacked up. I'll squeeze the guts out of them into that bucket there. The big bucket's the squeezing guts. They're not bad sized blacks, them lovely. You can see. Done 4 already. I've already done some yesterday. The ones that I brought I just rolled up in newspaper. I got about 15 or so of them. That's a yellowtail. Freeze down nicely, that yellowtail. Difference between a yellowtail and a black, if you look at the colour, one yellowtail, black. I don't know if you can see on camera the difference, but you can brownie, black. So yeah, all I'm doing is exploding them in this bucket here. So I'll grab one out. I'll show you the difference between the yellowtail and the black. That look. This is the difference. See, that's a yellowtail. In the size of that yellowtail. That gets your hands all yellow. Dyes your hands if you don't do it careful. And then that's a black lug. Hang on. Black lug. See the difference? Black. So yeah, good sized worms. We've got a good tide where we go digging. I won't give out the location because that's not up to me. Oops, that one's just exploded. Put him in there. The yellowtail just exploded. Apologise for that, guys. Let me just get a cloth. Ugh. Let me just Dettol Protect, guys. Not advertising out, but keep the sides clean. He was ready to blow that yellowtail, but it's going to get wrapped up for a nice bait anyway. Just clean that up 1 minute, guys. Wash my hands again so I don't kill the worms. So no, right, that's ready to go. So what we'll do is just blow this one up. There we go, there's another one. Yellowtail. I've kept them fresh from yesterday to look after them, you see. So they shite all the shite out. Because when you put them on the hook, they can be quite tough. They're full of sand and stuff. So if you let them shake the shite out, they go nice and proper materialise. Another one. See that? It's coming out. There we go. Put them on there. I do empty the juices every so often into my... These are ones that I make salted blacks. I salt them, they're the old lug worm that don't make it, I salt them. So I pour the juices over them and I let them get a good soak. See all that red juice coming out of that? That turns into lovely juice. Can be a messy job, this. Just gotta keep cleaning where you're doing it. Preparation station clean. What we got on? I'm feeling a lot better, mate. I'm doing a lot better. Still having my old anxiety attacks and stuff, and still feeling a bit depressed, but I'm doing a lot better. I'm getting out. I'm going fishing again. I'm just keeping myself busy. Going back to work. I'm just took these in. I'm keeping myself on the right track. I'm not having the other sort of thoughts, and at the moment I'm doing well. I'm just keeping busy. As you can see, I'm just sorting out my worms from yesterday. They're ready to be wrapped up. Some of them are already wrapped, which were already bust. But these are what black lug look like when you get. This is what they look like before they blow. Before you get them wrapped. Big juicy fat black lugworm. You just hit them into there. The top of the thing will bust. Squirts out some of the bloods. Some of these I'll keep like that because I'll just use them. I don't know what day we're going, if it's Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Sunday looks a better day, but I don't know. Cheers, casters. Cheers, mate. But these are all hand dug by me. My mate got quite a few. He got 48. I got 44. So look at that. And a handful of normal blow lug. So let me just explode them. While you wait for the mouth to open and explode. There we go. That is what you call a black lugworm. So how's that? Well, that's a 2 bait, possibly 3 bait out of that if you're doing flattying. Who's coming in? Let's have a look. Aggro. I'm alright, thank you very much, mate. I'm keeping positive. Thanks to Andy's Man Club for helping out, being there for me. They're there for everybody, but they've really helped me and saved my life again, along with friends. So I'm on the way with the actual bike. The bike frame is at the sandblasters at the moment. I should have that back for Tuesday. Then it's ready for painting and that. I've got the kit in the living room for the front wheel. Just need the battery next, and that's practically everything I've got. There we go, look at that. Another one done. Good evening, mate. Now this one here would make a perfect fresh bait, to be honest. Big yellowtail, look at that. Big fat yellowtail, but I'm not bothered about them yellowtails as they are. They don't freeze well with the guts in, I don't think. There's another yellowtail. Keep having to stop take my gloves off. So I thought I'd come live to give you lucky guys a look at what we're doing. Lovely cup of tea. Check in with you all. I am trying to get videos out, guys, and start fresh, but I've got some edited, but the internet is not working around here very well on my computer. For some reason, I can't upload to my computer. My computer won't upload the videos, so I'm saying the internet's terrible. The upload speeds are absolutely terrible around here at the moment again. I got it sorted, now it's gone bad again. So unfortunately, I can't do a lot because the upload speeds are just terrible. Sorry, hang on. Liam, cheers mate. I didn't see that one, but yeah, thanks a lot on keeping positive. Just emptying this juice into the salty worms. It's good to soak me all salty worms and I freeze them. Ouch. That one's already done actually, so. Another yellowtail, look at that. Big juicy yellowtail. All I'm doing is drying a few on paper, spreading them out, and then sorting through them. It's not an hard process, guys, but we should have been doing it today again, digging, but it's a good time today again, 6. But the weather's put play to that, and my mate don't like the rain very much, and digging in the rain is hard work because the casts get washed away, so it's not good out there. Some people say you're throwing the goodness out of them when you squeeze all that juice, but I know Levo, I think he freezes his with the juice in, but I don't know. I've tried it. Just make them way. One's got a bit of juice up there. Got disinfectant on my cloth, so keeps the mess down a bit. Keeps pushing the mic away. But no, I don't know. I think but these aren't bad. Again, I just like to hit them in the bucket and they explode. Like that. Show you again. All you do is just slam them in the bucket and then they explode. I'll get back to your comments in a minute. You just squeeze out the juice. There we go. Another flat look. What we get. I'm not very good at pumping. There was lots where we was pumping yesterday and they did well. Some of them had up to a couple of 100 worms. And it was like, yeah. But for me, I've been taught to dig now. I wasn't a very good digger and I never really dug my own bit, but a good friend of mine, John, on the radio, he's now he's the expert. He used to be a professional digger, so he made his money. So he's teaching me his trade, and I've learned quite well really. And now I'm digging my own blacks, which were quite hard to dig. I find it easier to dig them now. I am going to start pumping again and take my pump and try, but I do like to have a go at digging. It's a bit hard. Look, if you look, there's my bait pump, 50mm. normally in the shed, but I've had it out cleaning it, so back in the kitchen. Some of these smaller ones I'm going to keep for fresh, like that. Some of them I'll keep fresh, sorry. I'm trying to read the comments and do this. I know what you're saying, mate. I know the feeling, but I'm free and single now. You know, bugger it. I do it on top of the cooker, which is electric, so I got newspaper down and that, plenty of newspaper, so it doesn't make no difference. I got it in a bucket, and I always clean up after myself. I don't leave it messy, like. You've got to look after yourself, but nah, fresh bait is amazing. It's raining outside. I normally do this outside on my table in the garden, but it's raining, you see, so quite hard. Another big black. All I do is slam it down, squeeze the top. It's normally bike ride today with the lads out wet, but it's too wet. My legs ain't good, and all that digging's done me in. But I love my fresh baits. Once you bang it, the head comes out, look like the mouth part, and it just squirts all its juice out of it. So what I've had here was probably about 20-30 quid's worth of bait all in, a bit more. Some places are charging $6.50 a pack for fresh blacks. I haven't got my reader on. Normally I have my reader on and I don't read too good, but let's just see. That's the same problem. Certainly, well I hope you do well in this digging, but it saves us money. The guy I spoke to yesterday, he had like 300 worms and his mate had about 100 or so, and they don't want to pay for bait because it's so expensive now, and when the price of gas, electric and all that's going up, your council tax, all this, your rents, how are you supposed to live? You know what I mean? It's all going up. We can't afford to live as it is. So digging our own bait just saves us a few quid. If they're charging $6.50 for 10 worms, and sometimes whoever's wrapping the worms can't even count. I mean, my mate who comes with us bought some from comes with us fishing down, where was we? We're down there Easington, and he said he bought some 3 packs. 2 of the packs only had 6 worms in. 6 worms in. 4 worms. It was short of 8 worms really out of 2 packs. Bloody wrong, innit? Yeah, that's it. I do. This does help me. It gives me exercise. You know, I'm feeling like, you know, you get out on the beach, fresh air, helps you sleep on the night when you get back, and you just get with a friend, your friends, and you just see your mates out, you both digging, talking, cup of tea with your flask. It's good stuff to be fresh air, and it clears my mental health brilliant. It helps me out somewhat rotten. So my back's in agony, guys, so I can't keep bending as much. I'll try my best. The bottom of my spine is killing me. I need to take my painkillers. Hold on. Squeeze that one. But the guys two lads who we were talking to, real nice lads from what I think they were. He had a bucket of another one, nice big one. He had a mop bucket, and his mop bucket was pretty beautiful, full up to the top. A few hundred worms in there, kid. Another yellowtail. We'll mix them. They're a mixture of yellowtails and blacks. So they're a good size worm. They all slam the hard, you know, when you slam them down they all toughen up, which is good. These are what you want, big giant black, look. You know me, I don't keep secrets about locations, but when it comes to digging, I can't say shite. It's not my rules, you see. I'm learning off an ex-digger who knows all the tips in the trade. If I go out, buddy, telling people where we go, then all the beds will just get overdigged all the time and there'll be none left. When you go out with a professional digger, guys, you swore to secrecy, you're sworn. I mean, look at that. You are sworn to secrecy when you're out with the diggers. The professional ones, you don't say now. You keep your mouth shut where you are. Yeah, because people give out the locations of worm beds and only certain people know about these beds and then they get drained. Everyone just wants to have a go and they just drain all the worms. It's hard work. I'm just trying to get a cup. Swig on me, bro. I'll wash my cup. It's alright. Now that was a proper cup. See, still got a regular. Never throw your worm juice away. Bring them home, soak them in the overnight so they pump the stuff out. People bang them on the beach and then tuck them in the bucket, but to me, I find them real hard to thread and soggy. You know, when you get them, not soggy, tough, real tough. But when you get home, if you soak them in seawater, which I've got a big barrel outside of seawater, and I just keep them overnight, let them pump all the sand out, and then do this, you get a better worm. That's just my opinion, guys. I'm not saying that's the way to do it. Another yellowtail. We're nearly done on these worms. There's not too many left. I've done a lot of them already. It's like milking a cow or something, you know what I mean? You squeeze the udder out. Put that on your hook, on a pennel, with a bit of squid or something. Cod bait all over it, that. I have got some standard blow lug in here which I'll have to sort out in a minute. I've ripped the head off that one. That's still an head bit. There we go. A couple more blacks and yellows and then we'll sort the other ones out. That one's already done itself in the bucket. Try and keep the guts in if you can, it's extra flavour in it. I think that's the big one's gone now, isn't it? One more left, I think. The rest is let's have a look. What's that? There's a few gullies in there now, standard gullies, which I don't mind sorting them out. Take these gloves off, put them in the recycling. Some people wash them and use them again. I'm not that tight. Right, there's a couple of yellowtails in there, fresh. You can see them. What I'll do, go to my fridge. All I keep in my fridge there's a bottle, one bottle of fresh seawater. Fill it up outside, come in, put it in the fridge, keep it cool. And I come in, just enough to cover the top of the worms. That's all you want. Don't want loads. You just want enough to cover the worms. That's all. That there. Sort these ones out. These are some small yellowtails. Little baby ones which I'll keep. These ones might survive for weekend. It's just that they've been in this water with all this couple more yellows. All the guts and stuff out, the other ones probably killing them off. Some fresh seawater might just sort them out. I mean, they're alright for what I want. Up bits. That's a little black, squashed black. Go wrap up. And what I'm saying about this, guys, is guys, boys, girls, whatever. Don't know if you can see that, but that's all the shit out. You get all that out of them, you get a better chance at your worms. I always go down to the drain outside, the street drain. And I'll just tip them down the main drain, all that crap. I did some earlier and I forgot to wipe me, put my gloves on, and I've got yellow hands already. So yeah, there's a few in there, a couple of yellowtails for tomorrow or Sunday. Perfect upsize bits, them little upsize. Finish that last cup of tea and I'm nearly done. Right. There's all the worms, guys. Like to fold that up. One's escaping. Then we wrap them in tens. I don't know why we do tens, but it just seems to be the norm. I don't know about you guys. Do you prefer, what do you prefer to wrap them in? You know, tens or whatever, but I do tens. In my wraps I do three slices of paper, 3 rolls. And then I roll them up. But for some reason 10 seems to be the amount you get. So I do them in 10, so you know you're going out for a pack of 10. So basically it just starts off like that. That's one. And then you can trim the paper down at the end of it to the right size, so I just roll that in. Some people, I know that Lego guy does them individuals. That's quite a good idea, is John. He does them in cling film, but I don't know. So I put a yellowtail, a black lug. Then I go again. Another yellowtail. That's 3, 4. Keep count, guys, because this is where the diggers go wrong sometimes. They don't put enough in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we roll them up to the desired length. And there's your wrap. We make sure where we find the ends. Once they're wrapped, you can just go down the paper. Use a pair of scissors if you've got a pair. If not, just a knife will do. Use them for the smaller ones. Keep them little bits wrapped. Then you put some tape around them or some elastic bands. I'm just trying to find a bit of tape. If you ain't got tape, cling film works just the same. Just grab some cling film. Again, we all have that issue of trying to find the end of the cling film, guys. It's not just one person has it, it's everybody does sometimes. I usually have the cutter on it, but well, I should have a male. We men are a bit stubborn. So then we just, to hold it together, we just big shout out to Shane for inviting me fishing again. Vern from Vern Sea Fishing. And there's one wrap of 10. I'll keep them in the top. If we're going whichever day, they'll keep fresh for a couple of days in the fridge. So straight away in the fridge, so you're not leaving them out in the air. Hold on. What we're getting here. That says now again we just repeat the project, but just repeat the same again. Right, 3 pieces, fair dues. Put it towards the end of the paper, and then you just roll it up. Roll it up. Well, that fresh, these newspapers my mate gave me this week. Still got TV, man. What's going on? I don't watch the TV, so I don't know what to make. Lovely fat, juicy. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 10. 10 reps. Just done the right amount there, really. Keep them like that. All we're doing is getting ourselves some bait to save a few quid and look after our mental health. It helps us out either way. And the exercise is good for it. Kids need to get out there and dig their own bait and learn a bit of fishing. Not being on the Xboxes and PlayStations and whatever they got these days. And sit on the computer all day. Get out, do something with yourself. Parents should be teaching them skills. Outdoors is so much better than indoors on computers and stuff. I know the world's in a bad place at the moment and stuff, but still, don't let yourself stay in out there. Pack a wraps of fresh 10s. Now we've got enough to do one more wrap. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. Let's see. Like two. See what I mean about your little ones? All you gotta do, they might be a bit long, your worms, for the piece that you just cut off, but they'll do. Look at that. The little offcuts that you cut off. And then you just do the same again with you. Those ones I'll roll up and put them in the freezer, them ones. Like so. Like so. Then one's for the freezer. See if anyone's finished. Come on. What's going on? Put all that in the bin. Run some hot water. That'll protect. I got fruity flavoured and I've got normal. Just give everything a good wipe down where you've done your worm. Just got to beat in here. Cut that's that. Quick wipe down of everywhere that the worm been, so there's no ouch. That hot water of mine gets very hot. Now I'll finish this off, I'll show you what we've done. I'll show you some we've done already, I'll just put them in the freezer, them ones. Them ones are from yesterday, we'll show you what they look like. See, those little ones are from yesterday. They're the broken ones. These are yesterday's, can you see? I've wrapped them up in two, but well, fresh lovely yesterday ones. Some thinner ones. Some fresh cod from last time we went out. A couple of nice fillets of cod. These are the ones that I've done before. These are the fresh black, the single individual ones. Look, one. There's a couple in there. Two. All these. Yellowtails and blacks just wrapped up nicely. So individual. I'll take some of them out when I know we're going fishing, what day we're going. I'll put them in the freezer in the shed. I have an outdoor freezer in the... behind this wall here is my shed. I've got a chest freezer in there, my fishing shed, so they'll go in there. Let me just grab some and we're done. Dry off. I'll put this paper away in the shed. Go and do some dinner. Sound like Morse code, doesn't it? Right. So, that's it for today, I guess, guys. Just thought I'd come along, show you me doing some bait. That I'm positive. I'm strong, I'm keeping well for now, just doing my best to stay strong. So at least I've got some bait wrapped up, got a bit of fresh, a bit of frozen. I'm keeping them at the top, a couple of packs at the top. And yeah, can't wait to get out fishing. See if we can get some of them cod on the go. I did watch Reese from UK Fishing. Is it UK? Anyway, Reese from fishing anyway, you know, him. The cod fishing and that. He was up our area, which was quite nice to see him fishing Wivensea, which was quite nice to see him up here. And there was cod coming out and bass. That was a brilliant little video. That I enjoyed that. Certainly did. So no, it was a good time. Good times to be had. I enjoy watching that. Reese from UK Fishing. Sea fishing. But yeah. Let's have a look. Will do there, mate. Casters. Right, I'm off. I'm going to go and do some dinner. Because I've got to eat. 'Cause I don't feel like eating, but I know I need to eat. That's my downfall. I need to look after myself. So yeah, right, I'm off. I just thought I'd come in, make sure show you all I'm still well. I'm going to have a go at the internet again today. I'm going to ring Vodafone and complain in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to try and get the internet done so I can put some of these videos. They're going to be two-parters, some of them, because they're too long to be single-part videos. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right guys, take it easy, stay safe, look after your mental health, be strong. And tight lads, brothers and sisters, take care.